Hi everyone, welcome back. Patricia Keel here, and today we're continuing to talk about fall traditions. Now I've already shared with you my fall bucket list, and I'm making some really good progress. You can see the banner in the back, some of the ideas I had. But we've gone to several pumpkin patches. We have yet to do the corn maze. I think we're going to do that next. There's a pumpkin patch walking distance from my house, so we keep going back there. We've done a lot of movie nights, a lot of crafts and science, but there's still time to focus on the gratitude aspect of fall because coming up we have Thanksgiving. Now, I don't have many traditions because my children are still really young. I have Olivia who just turned 2 and a Violet who's almost 6 months. So we're really starting traditions for the first time. So that's my first tip to you. If there's something you've always wanted to do, just do it. What's gonna happen? You're gonna like it, but if you don't love it, then just don't do it next year. And if you don't like it, also don't do it next year. So don't be afraid to try something new. I have to be really, really deliberate when I do things with my children because I don't have the creative mind to just come up with these things on my own. I follow some great people on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, I'm definitely on Pinterest, and that's where my ideas come from. So I'm gonna share some things that I looked up, and they're not time tested yet because as I said, my family is still really young, but they are things that I'm interested in doing. So the first really simple, easy thing that you can do is start a tradition of walking together after dinner, especially on Thanksgiving. I think that's so fun to go out. The reason so many of us love fall is because the weather starts to change, to see the colors of the leaves is really nice and all the pumpkins, so go out there and experience it together. It's free and there's no prep, so that's a perfect tradition that you might choose to start. Along with taking a walk, just go outside and play, again, as a whole family, is a great thing to do. It's rare for all the adults to go outside and play with the kids. Usually there's one inside doing the dishes or something, but try to get everyone outside and play a fun game. Now you can recreate the opening song of Full House and play a game of flag football, or you can just go outside and have the kids play and the adults just sit in chairs and talk, whatever it is, but try to be all together because that's my next tip. Being together is the point of this fun holiday season. It's about spending time with your friends and family and enjoying it. So don't try to make so many traditions and crafts and creative ideas that you're overwhelmed and stressed. It kind of reminds me of my last video. You're too busy to have fun, too busy to be happy. Don't let that happen to you. This is certainly the time of year that you want to just be there for your family and you want them to remember this time of year for being special, not for being stressful. Another idea is game night. We have a lot of games. Again, my daughters are still really young, but we can manipulate games and kind of change them to match our family. But Guess Who, Sorry, Chutes and Ladders, any of these fun board games would be really good to pull out this time of the year. My husband and I are great at dividing and conquering. That's how we get everything done. But if we actually didn't divide and just came together, all 4 of us, I think it could make for a really special memory for my family. So consider doing that as well. There's one tradition that my husband and I have had before we had kids, and we're going to continue to do it. And it's a popular one, you might do it yourself, and it's decorating for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving. I just love that there's another holiday right away because after Christmas, I don't know about you, but I start to feel a little depressed because all the fun's gone for a while. So as soon as Thanksgiving's over, we pull out the Christmas bins and we start to decorate. Now, if you lean toward minimalism, of course, this can work for you too. Just put out whatever decorations, how big or small, how many or how few. Another fun idea I saw was the advent calendar for Thanksgiving, kind of 25 days of gratitude. Now, I did try to do an advent calendar all around different activities for the holidays last year, and I overwhelmed myself. Every day I felt like I had to do lights this day and hot chocolate this day, and it was too much for me. That's just how I am. I needed some days where we did nothing. So if you choose to do an advent calendar for gratitude, make them more simple activities such as writing down what things you're grateful for or going to the post office and dropping off food. Don't make all the days be something that you have to do outside of the home because maybe you only have one car or just schedules are tight and it's just too much. So remember to focus on the reason for the season, and that's friends and family, not so much about doing and being too busy for joy or too busy for happiness. You're not just the coordinator who gets everyone's schedules together and makes all these fun things for people. You're a participant as well, and you need to be in those memories and in those pictures too. Get down the art of the selfie shot or have someone else hold a camera occasionally because you're part of the family. Now, traditions don't always have to be about spending money and creating things. But I do like to create things sometimes. So that's where I'm going to ask for your help. I'm going to show you 4 pins, and these are ideas that I want to do with my family that have to do around gratitude and Thanksgiving. And I want you to vote in the comments below. A is an upcycled mason jar craft to be used as a centerpiece or just decor. B is a leaf garland. These are just some ideas of colors. I probably use different colors. C is a gratitude tree. Again, this is just an idea. And D would be a vertical sign, whether or not it says fall, I'm not sure, but something vertical. So if you're interested in watching me test out some pins for you, be sure to vote below for which one you think I should do, or just give a suggestion, and come back in about 2 weeks or so. You can also just subscribe so you're sure to not miss that video. Plus I have some other things coming your way that you might enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and most importantly, subscribe so you don't miss my videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.